So, Chris, where have we gone since the laptop server days?
Wow, that's crazy, Lou. It started out when I started with you guys with what 3 employees, and obviously now you're a couple more than that. Technology-wise, it was 2 embossers and a PC or two, floppy disks, moving cables around, and now you're 200 employees, 20 embossers, computers at every table. I've had a lot of pride in the fact that we can do most of what we need to do ourselves. We figure out what it takes to be the best at something, and we do that ourselves. We do that ourselves. Every employee, I think, in some way contributes to that. We fix our own equipment, we maintain our own stuff, we do our own printing, we do our own transcripting, you name it. From end to end, we do it ourselves, and we do it very well. I kind of think I went back somewhere around 1999, 2000 is when we kind of had first contact. And that was about the time I think you were building the building on Jordan Road. And you were talking to me about how you were going to wire that building, thinking, how are you going to get up in the attic?
It's low voltage wire.
Yeah, network wire. Yeah, just for clarity. Yeah, so he was going to do that himself. And then when the building is built, he wanted me to come and help him finish it up. I'm like, call me after you get that ladder out. I'll come help you wire it. And I didn't hear from him. Didn't hear from him for a while. And then I finally get this phone call and he says, Chris, the building's done. And I'm like, no way. Would you send Joyce up there? Well, he did it. He did that. And he did that wiring. And that was, I knew at that point, okay, I got to do work there. This is,
I like this guy.
If that, there's something,
Is that crazy to climb around?
You're right. I mean, some of those attics I didn't even want to climb up in, and I could see, and here this guy is up there doing that, and that just, it amazed me. Most people, start out in the workplace as an employee of somebody's, and usually they aspire to someday have their own business. I mean, that was your case. You wanted to do something. You had some vision in your head, and you wanted that to come to fruition. And for me, I worked by myself since probably 8-10 years old. Whether it was mowing lawns, working on people's houses, doing little things. So I was very young doing it, and I knew, okay, I enjoy this. I do this well. I did have jobs over the years, but it was just to help me get to where I wanted to be ultimately. And when I graduated, sort of graduated college, another story. And I knew at that point, okay, I want to be in IT. I'm making it meet, but there's just not enough money in it. So I started doing stuff on the side and growing until I could finally get enough business to pay the bills. I mean, it's tough. I mean, we're all in the same boat. And now I'm starting to make ends meet, and I'm picking up some big clients. And I had a lot of clients that were sort of in the same boat as you guys. They were mom and pop businesses. But so now forward, and it's probably about 2013, the company had grown. You guys had grown. You got some big contracts. And I think in one of your contracts, if I recall, they came to you and said, well, Lou, you're probably better off having in-house tech support. The contract support's great, but the contract's big enough. We need to know that there's going to be somebody there. So you guys made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and you said, Chris, why don't you come aboard? For me, that was yes, it was a yes. So I came on 10 years, about 10 years, 10, 11 years ago. And haven't looked back. I knew this was the place I was going to be. I knew it was the right place for me. My family was a family business by 2 very inspirational people that are the epitome of success in my mind. It's been an exciting time just to see what it started out as to where we've come now. I mean, it's such an exponential thing. I mean, it grows so fast. Every year it's 10% bigger. And first of all, I don't know of any other client or friend that I've had that kind of fortune and grace. But it's been a great